Hey YouTube, Man in My Shadow here. It is week 3 Windsong's challenge update. I am, as usual, a couple days behind, but I did weigh on Sunday, so my starting weight for the challenge was 347.2. My target weight was 332.2. My weight on Sunday was 339.8. So what that means is a total loss of 7.4 pounds, and I got 7.6 pounds to go. In a week, yeah, I don't think so. I'd like to do it. I'd like to lose 7 pounds, but if the last 2 days on the scale is any indication, it's probably not going to happen. But much like a lot of people whose videos I've seen, I've learned a couple things this week. You know, we've learned something. Sorry, a little breakaway to South Park there. There's 2 things I learned. One was I wasn't really happy with the diet I was on. I had really knocked out so many carbs that I was almost Atkinesque. Atkinesque? I was almost doing an Atkins diet. And I really don't think that's healthy. So I have started to add some things back in. Some carbs like fruit, some vegetables, some other stuff that kind of balances out everything that I should be eating. So that explains a little bit of what's going on, maybe. I don't know. The other thing is, well, exercise-wise, just on that note, I went 6 days last week, so I did excellent exercise-wise. On Saturday, I did 9 miles on the stationary bike, which was, you know, the most I've done in forever. Sunday, I didn't go to the gym. I took a day off, sort of. We went to a friend of ours' wedding, and I was out on the dance floor dancing my legs off. So that was a really good time. And then I was back in the gym on Monday and have gone Monday, Tuesday, and today, so that's gone well. So I said there was 2 things I learned. The one was I wasn't happy with the diet. Second one is I can only control what I can control. I mean, I see a lot of people, and not just on YouTube, I've seen this all my life, that get really bent out of shape over what the scale says. Or, you know, the fact they're not losing enough. They've only lost a pound. They've only lost 2 pounds. Or they stayed the same. I got a pretty good rule of thumb. Don't sweat the petty things. There's a reverse to that, which is also true. Don't pet sweaty things, but that's a whole different conversation too. But only worry about the things you can control. There's only 2 things in this whole thing you can control. You can control what goes in your mouth, and you can control what you do to burn off the stuff that you've put in your mouth. So those are the only 2 things you need to worry about. Everything else, it's going to happen. And trust me, I am not the poster child for patience. I am not the one to sit back and say, hey, you know, whenever it happens, it happens. I'm an impatient little thing. If you don't believe me, call my mother. She'll tell you. I'm impatient. So, but in this journey, I really have a firm grip that it didn't come onto my body quickly. It's not coming off quickly. And I can only do 2 things. I can only control what I eat, and I can only control what I exercise. What my body decides to do with it is what it does with it. Now, I'm fortunate, unlike a lot of the women out there, that I don't have other things fighting against me that retain water and all that other stuff that the women have to deal with. So, I mean, I consider myself lucky. But, again, we have no control over that. So let's stop worrying about it, and let's just get on with what we can do. So the last 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, has been a really good non-scale victory type time frame for me. In the sense that I really have had a lot of people giving me great compliments on what I've done. Now, I don't just mean the comments here on YouTube and what people have posted in response to my videos, or the comments on my written blog, maninmyshadow.com. Nice little plug there. You like the way I squeeze that one in there? http://maninmyshadow.com. Go check it out. So I've gotten compliments there, and I mean, I really appreciate the online community that I've kind of stumbled into and the support that's there. But I'm talking about people that I work with, people that I run into at a wedding that I haven't seen in forever that tell me that I look fantastic. I had a lady today stop me at lunch. I was sitting there eating, and she's like, I don't know how you do it. I've tried to cut out carbs, and I'm not sure how you do it because I can't do it. I've only been able to get down to 200 carbs yesterday, and you're eating much less than. I don't know how you do it. A lot of people tell me how much better I look in my clothes. Now, part of it is some of the clothes that I've chosen to wear. Traditionally, I wear baggy clothes. I've worn baggy clothes because I'm a big guy, and I'm of the firm belief that there are certain clothes that people my size should never wear. Spandex should not come in my size. I'm sorry. If you're my size and you wear spandex, more power to you. I just don't think I should be wearing it. You're not ever going to see me in any skin-tight clothes. That's just not my style. I prefer baggy so you don't see all the lumps and bumps that's going on here. So, but like I said, the last 2 weeks has really been a great boost for me to how well I'm doing and the dedication I put into this. And I kind of have had this post going, or this blog going through my mind for the last couple weeks, and in light of certain things that have been going on YouTube, for those of you that are watching it, you know what I'm talking about. It kind of applies to everything that's going on right now, and not just YouTube, but I mean, I remember back when Healthy in New York posted something about somebody making a derogatory comment. Oh, you had the lap band, that's why you lost the weight, is because you needed that help, kind of thing. And how do you deal with those kind of things? And here's the bottom line, and I posted this on Facebook today. I firmly believe it, and I'm going to say it today, and I'll probably be saying it until the day I die. Don't let somebody else steal your joy. Everybody out there, you guys have busted your butts to lose the weight. Whether it was with a tool called the lap band, whether it was just with Atkins or with Weight Watchers or whatever you were using, you did it yourself. And don't let somebody take it away from you because they make some sort of derogatory comment about the fact that you had the lap band, or the fact that now that you've lost the weight you're acting like this, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You did it yourself. Don't worry about them. Let it slide off your ever-decreasing backside. Really. I mean, life's too short to worry about what other people think. And I have lived my life that I could really care less if somebody else doesn't like what I do. I am doing this for me and me only. Now, there's a lot of people that benefit from it, and I understand that people are concerned, but the bottom line is that I'm not going to let anybody's comments deter me from doing what I'm doing. At worst, at best, it's going to encourage me to work harder to shove it in their face that I did even better than they expected. So, I mean, really, if you get a comment, whether it's the fact you had the lap band, whatever it is, just really take it for what it's worth. I mean, it kind of relates to, Exit Mentally talks about this a lot, where she talks about, if you don't like what I said in my post, you like A, B, and C, but you didn't really like X, Y, and Z, just throw X, Y, and Z out and keep A, B, and C. So keep the good comments that go on, and let's just forget about the fact that somebody has nothing better to do in their life than to try to degrade what you're doing. Just really keep the joy in you and just keep going. So that's my thoughts for today. This week, like I said, I've already stepped on the scale a couple days this week. It hasn't budged, so we'll see what happens on the scale. I'm still aiming for 45 minutes in the gym, so I'll keep pushing for that. My legs are kind of sore, but I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm buying a house in less than a month now. So once that house is done and I move in, which as a side note will be a really good exercise program. If you live in the Jacksonville area, I would love to have you come over and help me move some boxes. Another plug there for you. Even if you don't live in the Jacksonville area and you want to come visit, I've got a couple king-size beds you can sleep on once we move them over into the new house. So come on down. The other thing I wanted to say was I'm really kind of looking for a walk to do. I want to do some sort of 5K walk, some sort of charity walk, that kind of thing, just as something to do, but to see kind of where my endurance is. I'm thinking about starting the Couch to 5K program. I tried starting it one day, and my body just isn't quite ready for that yet. So I'm going to start with the walk, and I'm going to see if I can't find me a charity walk around here in the Jacksonville area. So if you live in the Florida area and you know of a good one, or just over the border in Georgia somewhere, and you know of a good walk that's coming up that I can get involved with, I'd love to hear about it. So I'm still trying to figure out how to link people in there, because there's a couple people I like to link, like Melanie, because I'm quoting her over here. So if you know how to link, tag people in videos, and I know a lot of you do, because I see all these tag games going on, so somebody's got to know and tell me how to tag somebody. So anyways, that's my update for today, and I will see you guys next week. See ya.